Hey guys, it's Kat and I just wanted to give a quick update on my mini travel size, sample size project pan series where I go through like a whole bunch of mini products that I have just stored in my cupboards, and I try to use up as many as possible this year. This update is going to be a bit of a shift. So I'm going to go through the products that I have used up in the last month. And then also tell you why I'm struggling with these products. There's products left here that I just have not been touching and I'm really struggling with. So I might have a bit of a change and adapt this project for the tail end of it. All right, I'm going to start by talking about the products I used up and what I think about them. Firstly, I used up a bunch of curl products from Davines. So Davines is sort of like a salon quality hair range. I've got 2 curl cleansing creams and 2 curl hair masks. These are very, very thick products. I do have wavy hair, but I also have very thin hair, and it can get weighed down really easily by thick, creamy, heavy products. So I don't like traditional curl products because they often need to add a lot of moisture and like oils to stop the curls from being frizzy and to form well. But it doesn't work very well for my hair because it just makes me look like I've got dirty, greasy hair. So I use these to use them up. I really liked the hair mask. It was a really nice sort of detangling deep sort of conditioner. I would definitely buy that as almost like, yeah, just a hair mask, occasional hair mask. But the cleansing cream was too heavy for me. So these are fine products, they're just not for my hair type. I talked about this product in my last update. I love the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. It's a nice chemical exfoliant and slight physical exfoliant. A few people asking if I like it as much as the Paula's Choice BHA toner. I think they're completely different. And I feel like the BHA toner, in my opinion, does more dramatic, makes a more dramatic difference to my skin. But this is nice if I do find myself with a bit of congestion. I want to sort of scrub some of the dead skin cells away and do all that kind of stuff without it being too harsh on my skin. I think this is a really nice product, but it's not an everyday product and I don't see as dramatic results as the Paula's Choice BHA. So I'd repurchase that until the cows come home. This to me is just like a nice little treat yourself physical and chemical exfoliant in the shower like once a week. So yeah, I like it. I would definitely look at repurchasing this in the future in the big size. I have used one in the past or 2 in the past, but it's not a daily thing that I need in my life all the time. I used up 2 baby Bioeffect serums. I really like this serum. These were just little samples, and the way you're supposed to use these is cleanse your skin, while your skin is a little bit damp, apply a couple of drops and just put on your face, and that's it. It's effectively like your toner, your serum, your moisturizer all in one. So it's like a night product, and I loved taking this to like if I'm spending the night at my mum's house because it's your nighttime skincare routine in one step. I really like this, but it's very expensive. So something again, I think I get more benefit from using a couple of steps rather than just this one step, but it is a really great travel product because it's, yeah, your nighttime skincare routine in a couple of drops, which is great. So I like it. I would repurchase it down the track, but again, it's not something I need in my daily life because it sort of clashes with my other skincare steps. I used up the Murad AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser. It was a nice cleanser. It's got little scrubby particles. So again, it's a chemical exfoliant and a slight physical exfoliant. On my skin, that is in a couple of weeks' time will be a 36-year-old face. I think the Dermalogica works better on my skin, but this is a nice product and it's more of a traditional cleanser where it's, you know, like a gel sort of product. It was nice. I would definitely use it again, but I think if I had to pick one, I would pick this one. Oh, this thing was horrible. This is the Bare Minerals Dew Mist. So it's a setting spray. This was horrible. Whenever I actually I used half of it and then like poured half of it out because it was that bad. It says set, fresh, glow, hydrate, refresh. This is actually a spray that has some shimmer particles in it. So you don't really notice it. Oh no, you do actually. It's like pink shimmer. Yes, you do notice it, but when I sprayed on my face, it just left me with shimmery dots all over my face. It was not good. It's not a micro mister where it gives this nice even application, and the product is pretty thick. Like, it's not just a water, it's like a lotiony sort of consistency. So it doesn't just disperse nicely on your face. There's a nice like water mist. It just goes, and then you're left with like a polka dotted face of like pink shimmer. This was horrible. Horrible product. It should not be a thing. Should not be a thing. Yeah, it's still got product in it because I couldn't finish it. I hate it. I hate it. All right, I used up a little mini Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer. This is very similar to the Benefit Professional. Very similar, except that it had a nice sort of scent to it. I didn't really notice a big difference between the two. So whichever's cheaper, if you like one or the other, go for it. It was fine. I just didn't think it was fantastic. I also used up another little rose hip oil from Trilogy. This is one, I think I used up one last month as well. It's just a nice little rose hip oil. Not my favorite brand of rose hip oil. It's not bad, but my favorite is actually Cosmea. I feel like Cosmea rose hip oil does a much better job than this. So that's what I'd prefer to put my money into. But it was fine. All right, my kid woke up, so I just had to have a bit of a lunch break, but I am back. Where was I? All right, last two little things that I used up. They're by MAC. I've got the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base. I didn't get the point of this. It's in Radiant Yellow. It was like a moisturizer that had a very slight tint of yellow, but didn't actually do anything besides be just like a moisturizing base. Not really something for me. Didn't really get it personally. And then I used up a mini MAC Fix Plus, which I love. I used up one of these last month. I think I got this in, what was it? Adore Beauty order. I think I got this little sample. So I love MAC Fix Plus. I particularly love these little sprayers because the spray is better than the one on the full size. They need to fix that MAC. It's not that hard. I particularly like MAC Fix Plus because it's really great to settle down makeup if I apply too much powder or it just looks a little bit sort of dry and matte, because I do use sort of matte foundations, mattifying powders. It just gives a little bit more dewiness. It sort of melds the makeup together and makes it look a little bit more lived in and a little bit more natural. So I love it. I think it's a great product. Smells lovely. I love it. All right, on to the rest of the products. And I did mention last month that I'm going to go through some categories of products that I'm sort of struggling with, and I'm still struggling with them, to be honest. So I've got products that I know I will use up organically. These are products that I use in my daily skincare routine, and I've just packed them away in this travel bag because when I visit my mum for a weekend, I bring this. I've got my beloved Paula's Choice BHA toner. I've got another one of the Microfoliant. I've got a Dermalogica cleanser. I've got a Dermalogica moisturizer. I've got this Murad little serum, Dermalogica Precleanse, which is a cleansing oil. I always use it as a first step to remove my makeup. Paula's Choice AHA Gel Exfoliant. This is at 8%. So yeah, I've got stuff in here that I will use. I will use them. They're part of my daily skincare routine. These are just minis that are great for traveling. So no matter what happens, these are staples. I like having a bag that I can just take to my mum's house. I don't have to worry about packing large bottles, and I've got everything I need here besides sunscreen and toothpaste. So this is great. I love having this. This is the purpose of travel size products and minis. These products will be used, but I don't want to rush them because I have a purpose for keeping them in this bag and having it so compact and easy to grab when I'm going somewhere. So I love these products and I don't want to rush through them. Then I have these products, and these are predominantly masks. I do have some hair products which I mentioned a little while ago that I'm saving for a hair video. So these are also sachets from Davines. I've got one shampoo and one conditioner from the curl range and one from the volume range. So I'm saving these for a video after I cut my hair because my hair is shabby and I haven't cut it since December. But I do want to eventually do a video using hair care products that are recommended for curlier hair, but then hair care products that I like to use for my sort of fine wavy hair because I find conventional curl products don't work. So I was going to use these as an example of what I like to do versus what people recommend but I don't like. So I'm saving these, and that's why they're still around. Then I've got some new samples that I got in an order recently, so I haven't used these yet, but I will. But these are mainly the hard things for me. These are the masks. I've got 3 Dermalogica masks. I've got a hydrating mask, I've got a charcoal mask, and a multivitamin recovery mask. I've also got the Hungarian thermal water mask from Peter Thomas Roth, and also the cucumber gel mask. Masks I just never use. I never use, and these are not going to be used up for the longest time because I might use a mask like once a month. People have recommended to me, put on a mask before you go have a shower if you don't want to have to do that step. Yes, I have my showers at night. It's just more convenient with a toddler. Also, it means I can do like a double, triple cleanse if I've got a lot of makeup on. So I can't really put a mask on before I have a shower because then I've got to remove all my makeup and then put on a mask and then wait around and then jump in the shower. So I'll occasionally have a shower during the day and then I will put a mask on before I have the shower, but it's like not often. So these are the things that are the hardest for me to get through. Even these sort of deluxe travel size or mini versions, I still find them really hard. There's other products in here that I just don't like. I've got the Niod photography fluid, opacity 12%. It's like a white product, which I don't get the point of. Supposedly it looks good in photos. I don't know. I do take photos for like my Project Apocalypse and stuff like that, those check-ins, but I don't take any serious photos of myself. I don't really care about photos, so I have not put this to the test and I just don't like it. The Belief toner, do not use. I don't like just basic toners that aren't like really active and they don't have like acids that do something. They just feel like a wasted step to me. And I've got a couple of fragrances that I don't like the scents of. So I don't want to reach for them. Then I've got some mini makeup products that just aren't something I use on a daily basis. MAC Strobe Cream. It's a very like illuminating product. I don't really use it too much, and if I do, it's very, very sparingly. And I've got a mini hourglass. This is the Vanish Champagne Flash Highlight Stick. It's a bit smudged actually. This, often when I put it on top of set makeup, it just looks really patchy. So these are very, very slow going. So what does that mean? What am I gonna do? I'm thinking I'm going to do 1 more month of this project and really test out as many masks as I can and decide which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to throw away, because I'm just not a mask person. And I think this is only some of the masks. I'm sure there's more kicking around, but unless I'm focusing exclusively on these, I don't feel like I'm going to use them at all. So I think I'm going to turn this project over the next month into like a trial of these masks and really see what I think about them, if I saw any good results, how many times I used them, all that kind of stuff. Because I think if I don't focus exclusively on the masks, I just will never use them. So the staple products I love, I'm just gonna keep for when I go see my mum and spend the night there. And then I'm gonna throw out some of these other products that I just don't like and just don't use. I just don't see the point of forcing myself to use something that I'm not enjoying. All right, so now that I'm not gonna be focusing on general skincare, it's just gonna be like a mask trial sort of thing. I am going to put on the screen how many minis or travel size products or samples I've used up in this project, and I'm just gonna take that as a win and enjoy the rest of the products that I own. All right, so thank you so much for watching. There will be 1 more check-in next month with this project, but then I think I'm just gonna focus more on my full-size products in my project pan. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.